Most frustrating things in sports draft, the things that frustrate us the most. I have one clear number one pick, and it is from the game of football, dropping the ball before you cross the goal line. The most frustrating thing in sports is the premature celebration. We don't like premature things, and we certainly don't like premature celebrations.
There's not a pill for that?
There should be, for dropping the ball before the goal line, because you're trying to live dangerously, you're trying to live cool. No, you're living dumb. You have a 75-yard touchdown, and you're free, and you're frolicking, and oh no, you drop the ball at the goal line, and it's a touchback instead of a touchdown. And that is a depressing, frustrating thing in sports, and I'm sick of it, and it happens every single season because nobody learns from their mistakes.
That's a good one.
Thank you.
I think lack of effort is frustrating when you can see there's a lack of effort. You know it. You know it when you see it. Lack of hustle, like run in baseball, run it out. And in football, finish the play. In basketball, get out there, chop your feet, close out, those types of things. So I'm gonna go lack of effort. My first pick.
That's a good one. With my next pick, I'll do injuries, something that hits close to home. And the idea of what if an injury didn't happen and how it can alter a team's ultimate quest at winning it all, or just the frustration of watching a player go down with an injury and understanding that circumstances for your team just changed dramatically. Short term, long term, anything in between, all injuries are frustrating.
Or like something like what happened to Derrick Rose.
Yes.
Brandon Roy, I'm thinking basketball, but we've had those types of injuries in other sports where it's like, oh gosh, if this guy does not get hurt, what could he have gone on to be? What could he have gone on to become? Injuries is a good pick. I like that pick, Jessica. Do you have a favorite, or most frustrating injury, your team or otherwise?
I mean, right now my
life
is a frustrating injury.
Outside of
how did Marvin Bagley get concussed on 3 days off?
He didn't read his affirmations.
No, I mean, from the Grizzlies angle, I mean, what would have happened with a totally healthy Ja in that series against the Warriors, I think is a fair question to be asked. And the Warriors go on to win it all that year. Could it be a different story if Ja hadn't hurt his knee?
Okay. All right. I think the one Grizzlies fans will go with around here would be the Mike Conley face and Tony Allen hamstring. I think those are the two. Because that Grizzlies team was overachieving.
Yes.
Whether Ja was playing or not, I think everybody was just happy to be there.
But it felt like an ascent, and now how things have gone since, it just shows like the fleeting nature of that exact moment. And obviously, I'm very devastated about the Juju injury at this exact moment.
Oh yeah, the Juju
and my own injury.
Juju one is big. Juju one is a big current one.
Yeah,
also.
because it's not just this season. It's what happens. Will she do a redshirt year and stay an additional year at USC? But then that delays her professional career and the excitement of another big face and big talent entering the pro side of things in the W. So all of those things.
Robbed of a season of Juju playing basketball is not something that we enjoy. Lack of I'll save that one. Never mind. I'll go poor ownership. You can trade players. You can fire coaches. You can get new GMs in. You cannot get rid of a bad owner. An owner that does not care and does not make the moves that you would like them to make, or just good moves. Poor ownership will hurt your franchise way worse than the worst draft pick, way worse than the worst coach ever can, because those come and go.
Yeah.
The ownership stays for quite some time. So and you feel helpless. There's a helplessness that comes with poor ownership because there's nothing you can do. You can complain all you want to, but that owner's going to do what that owner wants to do, and nobody's going to tell them what to do and what not to do. So give me poor ownership. Example: the Clippers. The Clippers before Ballmer came in, just an awful NBA franchise under Donald Sterling, and so bad that there weren't very many Clippers fans, because how could you cheer for whatever the hell it was Donald Sterling was trying to put out there on the court, and then his antics off of the court as well. So poor ownership, number 2.
Okay. Missed free throws. It's in the name They're free. Free. And it's frustrating when you watch a missed free throw, and whatever the terms of that free throw are can have their own frustrations, missing the front end of a 1-and-1, missing an important free throw down the stretch of a game. But I think the most frustrating culmination of it all is when your team loses a game by 2 points and you go back and look at free throws in the box score and they're like 8 of 16. And if they had just made 2 more free throws, if they had just been able to shoot better than 50% from the line as a team, you would have ended up at least tying the game or having an opportunity to win the game. So make your free throws.
All right, this is getting tough for me because I got like 5 or 6 that I really want to take. I'm going to go, I think I'm going to go with 2 footballs here.
Okay.
But I really want to make sure I get teams that don't tackle well. That's the whole point of football. The whole premise of football on the defensive side of the ball is wrapping the F up. Every time I see a broken tackle, every time I see a missed tackle, I die a little bit on the inside. It hurts me to see somebody just run up there and hit without wrapping up, without driving their legs, without using the proper tackling form, and then to see a player spin off of that and continue to run down the field. That pisses me off. That will get me up off of my couch. That will make me throw things if I see a team I care about with the inability to tackle. That bothers me.
It's a good one. I'm going to say anything that happens that prolongs a drive on a long 3rd down or a long 4th down, like a false start or a pass interference, and especially a sketchy pass interference, but any penalty, holding, roughing the passer, the drive should be over, and they are gifted additional life because of a call that gives them a fresh set of downs. So a call that gives a fresh set of downs on a 3rd and long.
You said that, and immediately, and I'm hot. If you could touch the tip of my ears,
you
would feel it. It's hot. It's steam is coming out. Because that damn Troy Smith roughing the quarterback or whatever the penalty was. It roughing? I think it was roughing the quarterback. He's running towards the sideline. He doesn't get out of bounds. Michigan knocks the hell out of him, as they should. And the ref throws the flag like unnecessary roughness on Michigan. Ohio State drives gets to continue. That was 1 versus 2. That was under the lights it was in the horseshoe. Jim Tressel, Lloyd Carr. It was great football. The last drive of the game got an extension because they say that you unnecessarily rough somebody who wasn't going out of bounds, and that drive got to continue, and it pisses me off to this day. That's a good one. That's a real good one. I hate penalties that extend drives. That's awful. I think everybody hates their second cornerback. Everybody hates the second defensive back because that is the one getting picked at. You're not going to go at common sense will tell you, hey, this cornerback is significantly better than the other cornerback. Why are we even going to throw at this dude? Throw at the other guy. Everybody hates the second cornerback on their team because he's the one getting picked at, and he's the one probably giving up big plays and, untimely for the defense, untimely receptions for first downs. That's the guy I think everybody hates on their football team the most, more than a poor offensive lineman, more than a struggling quarterback, more than a receiver who has too many drops. I think everybody hates that second cornerback.
That's a good one. So I wanted to take something here that Chris vetoed this morning, and I just want you to know that my power is checked often. He said, "You're back on your bullshit, Jessica," and I said, "How dare you? I should absolutely be able to take the wave with my fifth most frustrating thing in sports." Don't you think the wave is one of the most frustrating things in sports? I'm not going to take it. I'm not going to take it because I was told no, but I think the wave is one of the most frustrating things in sports.
The wave is incredible. The wave is fun.
The wave is atrocious.
What's wrong with the wave?
The wave is a waste of time. The wave means that you're not enjoying the game that is being played in front of you. You need a distraction. The wave, you might as well be on TikTok skrilly scrolling. You might as well be.
The wave brings us together as a sports viewing community.
No, it always brings us apart.
How?
No one does it right.
Everybody,
people
the wave
fail.
the last time the wave was done here was incredible.
Out.
And then you get
That's
to
the
boo.
only exception.
And then you get to boo the other
only
side. And where
exception.
the wave proves bullying works.
I
Because the
hate
wave
waves.
starts and then
No.
people start booing and you're like, why am I getting booed all of a sudden? And you realize, oh, I have to do the thing that everybody in the sports arena is
You are
already
there to watch a
doing.
game, and you are more focused on woo.
You can
than
do
you are
both.
on the actual.
You can watch the game and wave. You can absolutely do that. That is.
I'm not taking it. I'm not taking it.
You can.
I
That
don't.
would be an atrocious pick, but you can absolutely
I
can
am
take the
taking
wave.
with my 5th pick egregious officiating, and that goes for every single sport. But when you see a call that is so bad that even if you are not a fan of either of the teams, you are identifying it as a bad call, because then it starts the effect of, well, the refs were out to get this team, or the refs completely changed the trajectory of this game. And we see it in basketball, and we see it in football, and we see it in baseball, the Angel Hernandez effect in Major League Baseball. Like, when you know the name of an official, an ump, a ref, you get into real tricky territory, and it causes the worst conversations between fans. It often causes delays of games, and delays of games is one of my biggest frustrating things, but I always attach it back to refs. Why do we have reviews? Because of officials. And reviews take too long, and games take too long, and it usually goes back to poor officiating.
That's a good pick. I don't know if how hot a take this is. Swag surfing is worse than the wave. I said it. I stand on it.
I don't disagree.
I hate the way that we have decided to allow people who don't know how to swag surf to swag surf
Yes.
at sporting events. That's atrocious.
Can I, right here? My people, just stop.
Just please.
We don't have to do it.
Please, you don't.
In fact, you shouldn't do it.
Don't.
You
The
look
song,
bad.
The song is old now. Find something else to do.
Something new.
Something else.
Anything.
That you're good at. You're not good at swag surfing. It's
And
atrocious.
it's horrible to watch.
It's horrible.
It's secondhand embarrassment.
For everybody
For
who has
everybody
to watch.
involved.
Yes. All right.
Completely agree.
Nobody. Bad shots is one for me that is close. I'm not going to take it, but it's close. A bad shot will make me get up and throw things. Like it just will. But the one that I'm going to take, and it's crazy because I only care about it once every 4 years. That's the only time I care about it. But damn it, do I care. I will flip a table if I see the relay team drop the mother effing baton. Oh my God. You got once in every 4 years to get this shit right. And you're telling me that you can't hold on to the baton in the relay race? When you drop the baton, I get viscerally angry. I don't understand how that continues to happen for us. All of the relay teams are dropping batons. I'm sorry, but I'm angered by dropped batons. Hold on to the damn baton. My God.
Are you done? Are we done? I agree.
Does that not make you angry?
Yeah, it does.
The Jessica Benson Show with CJ Hart, live every weekday at 8 a.m.